Scouting Report is sponsored by Penn State Health, giving you the care you want, where you want it. Visit PennStateHealth.org to find a provider near you.
We are back on Nittany Game Week, final regular season game of 2021. Let the Land Grant Trophy jokes begin. It is not a thing of beauty, and a lot of times when you travel to East Lansing, well, neither is the game. What do you see for this matchup with the Spartans, coaches?
First of all, we always felt that the Land Grant Trophy, beautiful as it is, should go to the loser of the game, so they have to deal with it for the year. But anyway, let's talk about Michigan State's offense, because this is a really good, dynamic offensive football team, and it starts at the tailback and it starts at the inside run. Tom, talk a little about this.
Yeah, you're going to get a little bit of this jet motion just to make sure everybody's linebackers are good, make sure their eyes are clean, and they're going to get off the ball, and they're going to come. This is a veteran offensive line.
And you better tackle him because he bounces and goes. Let's talk about the next thing. Not only do they do stuff under center, now they get in the gun, and they're going to run an overstretch with that zone, and you do a great job getting that second level to the linebackers. Talk about that, Tom, as you watch this one.
Well, one of the great things you see here is it's just the way he got great vision, acceleration, and one of the things he's got great ball security too if you watch him.
Yeah, it's tough to get outside some of those things. Now, once they get you thinking about that, now they're going to come at you with play action. And they've got tight ends, they've got wideouts. The tight end here is a guy named Hayward, who, as we all know, but watch how he gets here. The hard play fake gets those linebackers up and gets a tight end over the top.
We better make sure we mention Hayward because Cam will be calling the phone.
Absolutely.
If not. Okay, so anyway, one of the things you see, the linebackers get antsy. Here comes the run. Great back has the ball. They're getting nervous, and all of a sudden, bang, you hit him with the play action.
And when you come up to hit him, you better bring it, as you saw in that play. Now, talking about the next thing, now they're going to do some other things with reverses and play action. Here's a 4th and 1. One thing Mel Tucker has shown is he's going to roll the dice. This is a 4th and 1 play against Michigan, the key spot in the game, where they're faking the run, faking the reverse, and over the top. And Tom, how frustrating is that for a safety when you see all that stuff in front of you?
Well, it's crazy because you're standing back here watching, getting it antsy, and you bite on it, and then up over your head.
Yep, and this is one of those things. It's a gutsy call on a 4th and 1. So Penn State can't sell out on those 4th and shorts. Now, last but not least, the good old-fashioned flea flicker. Now, this is not a once-in-a-while thing. They've hit this 3 times for 3 touchdowns this year, if I'm not mistaken. Little fake the block and go. And if you don't bite it, they've got a smash concept, corner and a guy underneath on the other side.
Yeah, it's interesting this worked 3 times. You might see this once a year somewhere, but they've done it 3 times.
Well, they love it. They absolutely love it. And as you can see right here, I mean, there it is. And everybody, all those linebackers, safety step up, and you get the one-on-one over the top, and there you go.
And they do it off the zone motion, too, which is interesting, a little different. Absolutely.
Now, turning towards their defense, they've had some trouble with the pass. And one of the reasons they've had trouble with the pass is a lot of run-down blitzes. And what's different about them in their run-down blitzes when they bring 6, they play 3 guys deep and 2 underneath. What you can see, those orange boxes, opens up those zones. So the running backs got to protect, and they get the ball downfield.
They've been doing this forever. That 2 under 3 deep has been a staple of Michigan Spartan football for a long time.
And again, they're going to make your running backs pick up the pass protection. Talk about the red zone defense. Very good in the red zone. They're very aggressive. They'll bring 7 and play one-on-one. Somebody's got to win a matchup.
That's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to have to take their chances down there, and they're going to do it. They're not afraid to do it. They're going to get the matchup they want. Now, let me say this. That secondary is 14th in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've had some troubles. Now, talk about 3rd down problems. You just mentioned that. A lot of matchups when they blitz. And, again, the people have found the weak link. And take a look here at what happens on this one. Again, it's a 3rd down. Comes off the ball. They say, the number 3 guy isn't as good as our number 3 guy.
Exactly.
They get him.
Get the mismatch.
And then you talk about special teams, punt return. Jalen Reed is really, really good. First in the Big Ten. They come at you and a lot of speed. If you don't get down there and cover this thing, you're in deep trouble.
Going to be an interesting matchup on the special teams.
Yeah, especially given the fact that Penn State's so good punting, they're going to try and get that thing. And with that, I punt it over to Todd.
Tom said 14th is for the secondary. It's a 14-team league, everybody. That is not really good. Now, 8-4, that record sure sounds better than 7-5, but regardless of this year's record, a significant development for head coach James Franklin. He gets a brand new 10-year contract that now extends to the year 2031. He had multiple years remaining on the previous deal, but a new one has apparently been in the works for a few months. After the Illinois loss, news was reported that Coach Franklin had hired a new agent, Jimmy Sexton, over the summer, so there was definitely motivation on the agent's part to work out a new deal. Franklin's overall record with the Nittany Lions is 67-32. They're 43-12 at Beaver Stadium with 3 undefeated seasons at home. He's guided them to 1 Big Ten championship in 2016, along with Fiesta and Cotton Bowl victories. Time to take a break. When we come back, there have only been 2 Penn State quarterbacks to lead their team to a national championship. We had one earlier this season with Todd Blackledge. The second guy to do it, John Schaefer, joins us next on Nittany Game Week.